Hello everyone, Fluffy here, back with another mukbang. What I have for you today is my daughter made the dupe of the Olive Garden Zuppe Toscana. She told me that the liquid is not as thick as it normally would, and I noticed that it's a little bit thinner than what she made it last time, but it's because she used red potatoes instead of russet potatoes, and of course, the russet potatoes have more starch, so the red potatoes didn't break down like the other ones would have to make the soup thick. Okay, that's the only difference. And y'all, the last time she made it, oh my God, it was so good. Um, I made a short video, which some of y'all saw. I know I'm such a tease, but I'm having fun posting it. But if it annoys y'all, just let me know and I'll stop. But I'm going to insert that clip right here. Okay, so let's get started. You know, I don't like kale normally, but she's made kale salad and ooh, she put cheese in it, didn't tell me. I thought that little curlies were noodles because when I was doing the close up, when y'all see it, they look like noodles in there. And I thought, oh, she wanted to surprise me with noodles, but dipping in, it's mozzarella cheese. Oh, I cannot tell y'all how good this is. Mm. Y'all, I realized what happened. I don't know if in the last video I did mess up like I did a long time ago. I can't remember what video it was. It was one of the ones I was doing at the kitchen counter, and I went to wipe it off. Well, remember I dropped the shashlik on the keyboard? Well, when I wiped it, I accidentally turned off the camera, and most of the meal was lost, so I apologize if that was a weird film. Mm. So I'll try not to do that this time. Mm, mm. I ain't talking much, y'all, because it's so good. Eric Boo Boo. Besito, say hi. Say hi. Say hi to people. They like you. They said send you kisses. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't been up that long, and he normally won't eat right off, but he looks like he's getting hungry. You see, y'all need to go. Go lay down. I told you the dogs are getting a little aggressive, begging for food, and it's my fault. I admit that, but so now I've got to back them away a little bit. Got underneath the TV tray. Besito went to go tell my daughter, Mama won't give me no soup. This is Italian style sausage. Mm. Is that's the one you got from Aldi's, right? The Aldi's brand? Yeah. Tell you, Aldi's the store, y'all. Red potatoes. Look at this kale. She did not destroy this kale, y'all. Let's hope this doesn't. So that it'll drip on me. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? So the cedar and the mold count is really high in our area. So my daughter found that on the computer. Counts are high, and that's two things that I'm allergic to: cedar and mold, which is very weird. How many of you moms develop allergies after you had your children, because I never had any allergies, none that I can remember. I mean, I'm allergic to penicillin, but even then, that's in my grown life after my kid was born. But after I had her is when I developed my cedar and mold allergy. That's really weird. So, how many of y'all have done that? I've been miserable. Today, right now, I blew my nose enough this morning that right now I'm getting a reprieve. So hopefully I won't have to keep pausing and cause a bunch of mess like last time. I remembered what I was saying on the video, some of it afterwards. One of the things that I was saying was, I know that some of y'all told me that you had got me some cards, and I haven't gone to the post office to get them, and for that I apologize. It's not that I don't care about them, it's just that I've been under the weather and I'm in a flare, so I haven't. And I was supposed to go do some other things today, and that fell by the wayside. So, well, I really have no choice but to go tomorrow. So, when I do, I'm saying it out loud so my kid will hear it too, so she can remind me that I'll stop by the post office and get the cards. But it's not like I don't care about those of you that sent them and I don't want them, because I do. The other thing was, I thank you so much for everybody's response to my short Merry Christmas video. Um, I got a lot, and I hit like on everybody's comment, but I didn't comment individually. So my comment to every one of you is thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas too. It was nice to be around family, and I felt we're good in spite of everything that's going on. Now I have a cheese beer. I know Martin Nicky did a video maybe 2 months ago, a month ago. This soup, he made it, and he shows you how to cook. I'm not quite there, y'all, being comfortable enough to cook on camera. Maybe I'll get there. Of course, my daughter cooked this, so me would be on a hot plate, sitting down and cooking. What I would love one of those Korean stoves, but they're expensive. Mm. Kid, it's so good. Oh my gosh, you did good. You don't even care that the liquid's thinner than the last time. It's got just as much flavor. You know, me and my daughter are eating the same soup. We're less than 6 feet away from each other, and I got all three dogs right here. Little man's at my hip. Her dog's right there, and mine's right there. Little shits. There's the thing, red pepper flakes. That's good in here. Just enough heat. Have y'all ever had that Zuppe Toscana from Olive Garden? They've got them wearing black. I don't, in the camera, I don't see it, but this shirt is riddled with besito hair. And I have one of those rollers, I just don't know where it is. Oh, and my kid brought me water. I thought she was getting it for herself. Thank you, kid. Let me here so you can see it. Doesn't it look pretty? Well, that looks refreshing, don't it? Drinking a lot, trying to drink more water. We got off the bandwagon going to people's houses, and any chance that I get to drink a soda, and I went overboard and got off the chaga tea, and that did not help my anti-flare situation. Now, hesitated whether to say anything or not, but I don't want y'all to go to her channel and start bad mouthing her. It's not why I'm saying it, because if that happens, then I'm just going to take down my channel, because this is not what it's for. This is for me to tell you how I'm feeling, and not for y'all to take the ball and run with it. I think I like drama-free channels, but I'm just letting you know because it's going to affect me. Um, Things are not going as smoothly as they could behind the scenes with my split with soon-to-be ex. She's not being very kind, and it's causing a lot of stress. All I wanted was for both of us to be happy, and I don't think we can do that together. But she's just being very unkind, and so I don't know how things are going to progress from here. I mean, we've gotten to the point where um, my daughter and I have discussed restraining order, and that's just unfortunate because it doesn't have to go like this. She's blaming me for everything. That's fine if that's how she wants to go get through it. She can keep telling herself that. In the end, she and I both know the truth. Was she 100% responsible? Of course not. I'm not perfect myself. So, um, anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, I heard, and that's also what I meant to comment on in my last video, and it wasn't until after the video had ended that I'm like, oh, I didn't mention that. I'm sure by now y'all have heard. Of course, maybe not if you didn't watch him. Vlogger slash mukbanger Jasper Days passed away sometime last month. I knew that he hadn't posted for a while, but sometimes he even says he liked his other social medias to stay in contact with his viewers, uh, especially when he went stints without videotaping. I know that his personality and stuff changed a little bit when he started having other people more regularly in his videos. But I learned it because I was on one of Mommy Tang's videos that I rarely don't comment on hers because she doesn't hardly answer people, and I don't blame her. Almost what she got 300,000 yet subscribers, and she's got 4 children and a husband. So anyway, I don't know what compelled me to comment this time, but I was scrolling down and somebody said, could she say a word on her next video about him? I was like, oh my God, I don't even know he passed away. And something about on his, and I didn't follow him on any of those Snapchats or something. He said that he had been sick for a few days in bed. And then all of a sudden he passed away. So I don't know what by sick means or not. He was a very young man, still going to college. So I send my condolences to his friends and family. Who's all ready for 2017? Although I am. I sure am. Y'all, I am eating this like I haven't eaten in 3 days. It's 17 minutes in, and look, I'm almost done. I'm not sure if I mentioned this either. I'm telling you, the fog's bad today. I told most of my family about my YouTube channel. A couple of relatives that really haven't had the opportunity. It hasn't presented itself to tell them. But so far, mixed reviews. I haven't gotten the straight out negativity that I thought I would. my mom, excuse me, whom I thought would be my worst critic because she doesn't understand new things. She's old school German. So she doesn't like change, newfangled things, as she calls them. She doesn't have a cell phone. She could have a rotary dial on a cell phone. I think she'd prefer. Her response was, well, whatever you want to do, but I wouldn't tell anybody else. She says, I don't think they would understand. So because she wasn't too stringent about it, I was like, yes, Mom, that's fine. But I did it. There's only a couple I haven't said anything to. They've been supportive throughout this whole thing. My mom actually said that today, because I've been going over there quite frequently, and since me and my daughter have been sick, we haven't been. So I thought, okay, let me at least call because I am trying to be a better daughter. And so I called her to check in, and this latest incident with the soon-to-be ex, she caught wind of and wanted to know what happened. And I explained things, and she said, "Oh, I thought this and this," and I'm like, "No, this is what happened, really." And so I got I swear, if one more thing happens, I'm calling her myself. Yes, mother. Um, Everybody's been pretty great about it all. at that green, y'all, even from a distance. Isn't that something? That kale is just, it's wilted like it should be in a soup, but not destroyed. She put it in there at the perfect time. You done already, too? We nailed it, y'all. My videos are usually 40 minutes long. It's 20 and a half or almost 21 minutes. Uh, maybe one more scoop. I'm going to pause a minute. She's going to go get me a refill on soup. Hopefully this won't screw it up. All right, so I paused it so she'd get me some more. I didn't realize she'd get me this much, but I guess any less, and you wouldn't be able to see it. So I don't think I'll be able to eat all of it, but I'll keep going to see. Because when we were paused, she says, "You know why we're woofing it down?" And I'm like, "Why?" And then I realized, I say, This is the first healthy thing we've gotten. Everything in here is uh, whole food, nothing processed. I mean, the Italian sausage, but it goes bad pretty quick in the fridge because there's really not that many additives and preservatives in it either. The only really naughty thing in here is the heavy whipping cream, but then it's a whole item also. So that's why when you were on the Atkins diet, you couldn't have milk, but you could have heavy whipping cream because there's nothing added in it. Milk has sugar added in it, it's carbs in it. So that's why our bodies are just craving because she'd been getting us to that, and then the holidays happened. So, daughter got seconds too. Out of the whole thing, I'm loving the potatoes and the kale. The sausage is good. I love Italian sausage, but the potatoes, oh. And then the kale, how dare she make me like kale? Yeah, I got the sarcastic face over there. Well, the other crunching is Big Dog eating the dry. I think now that Callie's gone, kid, we can try a different flavor. The wife took her dog Callie with her, and she was the one that really needed the good dog food. Not that we don't want all the dogs to have good dog food, but we'll stick to the good dog food. It's just that the fish was the one that was the least aggravating to her allergies. Now that we don't have to worry about that, we can try other flavors because I think they're getting bored of the fish. Oh, John's bad. I know, terrible. Shouldn't bitch, right? Nothing wrong with potatoes. My daughter knows I feel better when I film, so when she went to Aldi's to get the sausage and to get some other things in the house where we could eat whole stuff, almost every other thing. Oh, this will be good in the mukbang. You haven't done this in the mukbang, have you? Because she knows I really don't want to repeat myself in some of the videos. Although, I don't know if tonight or later on in the week, my mom not only made shashlik that Friday for my uncle, but on Thursday we thought he was going to come into town because he likes to come into town a couple of days early. My mom made pozole, her version of pozole, and she used pork ribs, but she knows I like pata, which is pig's foot, and so she put one up cut into four in there. So I think I just ate tissue, y'all. I had something in my finger without thinking about it. I thought it was potato, put it in my mouth, but the more I chewed on it, it was tissue. Wood's natural, right? It's whole food. Okay, my daughter's shaking her head like, no, mom. Anyway, so I'll have to have that the next couple of days because it really needs to get eaten. Matter of fact, it's been like exactly 7 days, so we'll need to check it before. With pork, I do not want to get food poisoning from pork. But an item that has pork in it, you can smell automatically if it's not good anymore. And if not, well, we won't have soda. Y'all ever notice I'm very messy when I eat soup? And the reason I say about repeating with the pozole is because you remember about 10 videos. I say 10 videos. I don't know. I make so many that I don't know where I'm at. But I ate my niece's pozole. Remember, she came to visit and she brought me some because she had made some and I told her it looked good. And so I had her pozole. So this will be my mom's pozole if I get to eat it. So it's kind of repeaty, but different chef. And I don't know how much pasta is left. I ate most of it at her house. So there was a comedian that I heard years ago. I don't even remember who told the joke. I want to say it's Cedric the Entertainer because I want to give credit, but I don't remember. It was a black male comedian. He was talking about different things, and so he started talking about getting kinky in the bedroom. And he starts the joke off with, he said, he says, I don't understand that kinky stuff in the bedroom. He says, I just don't get it. He goes, and like tying each other up. He says, what's that all about? He says, I ain't never been a slave, but I heard about it. And he says, and what's up with sucking women's toes? He said, I wouldn't suck a woman's toes if it had hot sauce, barbecue sauce, or gravy on it. He said, but give me a pig's toes and pig's foot, and I'll suck on every one of them toes. I heard that joke at least 20 years ago, and I've never forgotten it because it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Because I'm the same way. I will eat a pig's foot. And my daddy used to make them for me. He liked pig's feet. But when I would go over, and he would insist that I eat one, they were always undercooked. And by that, I mean, when I ate it, the pork was cooked through, but it wasn't cooked long enough because there's a lot of sinew and fat on a pig's foot. And that's what you're liking. But you have to cook it for a really long time to break the fats down. So when I would get one, he'd be like, hey, there's a pata in the thingy. And I was like, oh my God, because it was like rubbing your teeth on a balloon. You'd get it and it would be like, ah, la, 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 la. And you'd have to be really aggressive chomping down on it to eat it. And I would because it still tasted good. It was just very difficult to eat. So, of course, I never told him that because he was so proud of his pig's feet and that he had at least one daughter who liked to eat them. And to this day, I like to eat them. And I try not to eat them because they are pure fat. I mean, you got maybe a 0.05 bit of meat on them, if that, It's mostly the pig's fat, and that's what you're wanting. It's kind of like eating really fatty bacon. So, uh, but so this is so good, but I ate too fast. I make myself sick if I don't stop. Y'all tell me to stop. Just say, Fluffy, stop. Oh, the kale. Let me eat some kale. Kale is so good. Mm. Oh, kale, kale, kale. Now, the only thing bad that she's got on the you give Sheba a treat and give her one. Besitos, please. Poor thing's looking all dejected. I told y'all we give Besito the soft food because of his teeth. All the middle ones are not there, so he eats the dry, but we don't think that it's enough to keep him at the weight he needs to be because he was 3 pounds underweight when we got him. So, and then every now and again, she'll give her Molly Tamale one of the wets. And so today she's chosen to give both little dogs a soft food. And the big dog, already feels dejected because the little dogs are constantly on our hips on the couch because that's what Chihuahuas do. And so she'll get up and try to curl up and like, I'm a little dog too. No, you're 40 something pounds. You're not a little dog. So I asked my daughter to give one of Sito's wet dog foods to her. And she's gonna. Sito, no. Sheba, come on, Sheba, get it. Good girl. You know, my daughter, I caught her voice on the Christmas one, but she still refuses to talk. I said, you know, they already heard your voice. You can go ahead and talk, but she's not. She's trying to whisper to the big dog to come to the TV, all at the same time trying to scold him for trying to go get it. So big dog doesn't want to get in trouble because he knows that that's a little dog's food. So it was just funny watching her going. So I had to help her out. And then when I get off this thing, I'm going to get a "Don't be telling my business" speech. Oh, big dog's loving it. So anyway, I think I'll stop here before I, get too full and I'll be like, oh. But it was so good, and I just enjoyed filming. So, like I said, just wanted to give you a little information about, why I'm kind of dragging butt with videos and stuff. And um, but please, please, please do not go to her channel and talk stuff to her. This is between she and I, and maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but I'm tired of being the one being quiet. And maybe that sounds childish, but it just gets annoying. It's very stressful. So anyway, God bless everybody. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Trying to amp up the mukbangs as I can, but I won't do so many that the videos suffer. Anyway, positive vibes out to each and every one of you. I will talk to you soon. And so I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Bye.